Alright, YouTube. So, everyone knows what the fuck's going on with this whole hurricane and disaster in Houston, Texas, um, and what Florida's about to see. And I just want to talk to you guys about kind of what I think about this whole disaster. I mean, Mother Nature is one powerful mother. She is, I, she's incredibly strong on what she can do. She she scares a lot of us. Um, Hopefully, I have enough space on this phone to make this video. Um, it's just I've been watching videos on YouTube of people getting interviewed, people showing the aftermath of what Hurricane Harvey did to Houston, Texas. Now, Alma, whatever her name is, his or her name is, that's about to hit Florida. That's gonna be another disaster right then and there. Now, saying that I'm lucky to live in a state that doesn't see hurricanes, I'm still prone for tornadoes. Tornadoes can still do a shit ton of damage. I'm hoping, I'm praying for everyone in Florida and Texas that they end up off right. I've been reading the news. I've been watching the news. I've been watching videos on YouTube, like I said about it. It is just crazy, crazy mayhem over there. My hearts and my love and my prayers go out to everybody in Florida and to Texas. Um, I feel real bad for you guys. I hope you guys end up alright, even though you probably lost a lot and all that stuff. And so, really, when I say my thoughts on what's going on in Texas and stuff like that, I don't really know what to say. I mean, when I'm watching these videos, guys, I'm speechless. I'm sitting here just thinking to myself, like, holy shit. Like, we all know that water's a powerful thing. We know wind's a powerful thing. But until you see something that weighs like 800 tons or whatever, or that's a shit ton of weight, or see a freaking 8,000 pound vehicle that no human can lift by itself, and just nice 120-mile-an-hour winds or something like that, just takes it away, just picks it up and says, okay, I want this to go here, but I want this to be upside with all the doors flew off, is an incredible fuck. I mean, Mother Nature is such a beautiful but destructive thing at the same time. Mother Nature can be such a wonderful, beautiful sight to see, but at the same time, it can be very disturbing. Very disturbing. And we all know that water is a fast thing, but when you get 50, like I think they got like 50 plus 8 inches, that's 10 feet of water. That's 10 feet. Um, an average human does not even reach 10 feet. An average human doesn't really reach 6 feet. Now, people do get 6'3", 6'4", but an average person never gets any taller about 6'3". Sometimes you might get lucky and reach 7 foot if you have a miracle, magical ghost spot or something like that. But majority humans get around anywhere from 5 till 6 foot. Female, a little bit shorter, but I've seen some pretty tall girls. So yeah, think if I'm 5'9", that's another 9.5 feet or so taller than I am. That's incredible, and there's a lot of YouTubers I watch who live in Florida. The one that I specifically am gonna mention, his name is Adam LZ, and he's the guy that I like to watch because he has great content. His drift car builds, his him and his girlfriend, his wife, I should say. I don't know him personally, but I watch all of his videos. Well, not all of them, majority of them. I feel bad for those YouTubers who live down in Florida, who live down in Texas, who actually lived in Houston. They lost all the hard work, and the people who are not on YouTube, who maybe are struggling already a little bit, have lost everything that they have worked their asses off for, and now they're starting from the bottom again. It just, it, I feel so bad, and I'm blessed to know that our country, even at the toughest times, and having different politic views and all this other stuff that everyone clashes about, they put those differences aside, and they go down to go help people that maybe don't agree on the same views that they have, but they put those views aside, and they help one another out just to make sure that people survive something so tragic. And it's just, this is why I'm glad to call myself an American. This is why you know, I support our troops. I support what I support, because if it wasn't for our National Guard, for volunteers, and for great Americans, and for our law enforcement, our EMTs, our firefighters, our search and rescue, our Coast Guard, and all those great people, and even just normal civilians, it's great to see that we have such a wonderful country and all that great stuff. And I know that probably, now I'm kind of curious to see on what our allies are gonna do. Are they gonna help us out, or and all that stuff? It's crazy. And if you guys haven't been paying attention to the hurricane that's about to hit Florida, you guys gotta really go see how big this sucker is. This thing is, Florida is apparently, if I did my research correctly, Florida is 400 miles. That's how big that state is. That hurricane is 400 miles. That hurricane is the same size, or a little bit bigger than the state of Florida. And the winds are going to be 120 miles an hour. That's really fast for some winds. Normally the winds the normal winds that you probably see that are strong winds are probably maybe anywhere up from 0 miles an hour to maybe 30 miles an hour, maybe 50 miles an hour. Those are not very strong winds. 120-mile winds. Apparently this level of hurricane is level 5. And this is going to be the worst hurricane that they ever seen. And, you gotta think about the past hurricanes, like Katrina and all that stuff, and the disaster that hurricane put on the country. It's incredible. Just I'm trying to be careful with my word, because I don't really want to. This is a very touchy subject, guys. I don't really want to upset people, and I'm trying not to upset people, because I understand that people in that situation right now that are dealing with the aftermath of the hurricane from Houston, are probably very, very emotional. They might have lost a loved one. If you guys did lose a loved one in that hurricane, my dear sorrows go out to you. I am so sorry that you lost someone. Prayers are with you guys, the people in Florida. I hope you guys are either evacuating and getting out of there, or if you guys are deciding to stay, that you guys are taking those measures to make sure that you make it through it. And I know a lot of the government and all that stuff and the police are going around in Florida kind of evicting people, because from what they have seen and from the news and from the weather reports and all that stuff, that this hurricane that's about to hit Florida is gonna be a big one. And I mean, I'm sitting in my chair at home making this video, and I kind of feel bad. I'm over here, doing my daily stuff, you know, making these videos for you guys and, you know, hanging out with friends, working my ass off, and all that fun stuff. You know, just chilling here. And I'm kind of serious. I'm kind of, I'm also a little bit scared because this hurricane, apparently, here's Florida down here. I'm kind of, you know, up here. I'm curious if that flow is gonna go this way, or it's gonna go back out and going out somewhere, or just kind of does its. I, like I said, I'm speechless, guys. I really am. You know, I literally kind of don't know what else to say. It's just, it's. Like, I'll just say this: Mother Nature is one scary mofo. She she can be the most. She can create some beautiful, beautiful stuff like the Grand Canyon, rainbows, and all that fun, beautiful stuff. Sunsets that we love seeing, and taking girls on dates to watch the sunset. But also, she can do some mad destruction. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you guys know this video. And one time, please smack that thumbs up button. And if you're not smacking it, because if you do enjoy this video, but also smack this button up to show that you guys support and that you guys are supporting those people in Florida and Texas and all that stuff to you know, help support, and that that your prayers and your thoughts are with those people out in Florida and Texas. Smack that like button for them. Leave a comment in the section below if you guys part of the Red Cross or anything like that, and you guys did, you know, and you guys did go help, and if you guys did go help and volunteer to go help and all that stuff, that's awesome. Anyways, if you guys are new to a point in time, please hit that like button. If you guys are brand new, please hit that subscribe button. Like warming up, it says smile more. Always stay positive even in the rough times. I will always hit the subscribe button. Until then, my friends, stay frosty.